Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a makeup look and I'm going to be using MAC Heroine Lipstick, which is this colour here, so it's a really fun bright purple colour. This came out about a year ago in a MAC limited edition collection and it sold out very, very quickly, and even sort of after it sold out everyone was like, heroine, it was like all over Instagram, and MAC have just brought it back permanently, so I'm going to be using this today. So I'm going to start off with my skin first, and I'm going to be using a mix today because, as you can see, I've got fake tan on at the moment, so my face is a completely different colour to my chest. So I'm going to be mixing two foundations together. I'm going to be mixing Charlotte Tilbury's Light Wonder foundation, and this is in number 4 Fair. And I'm going to be using MAC Studio Sculpt, and I'm going to be using this in NC37, and I'm going to be applying it with my MAC Duo Fiber 130 brush. So these are really, really good brushes if you want a really flawless finish. So I'm just going to apply these on the back of my hand now and pop these on. So I've just finished doing my foundation, and I just want to apologise as well about the lighting because I'm currently doing this in my bedroom, literally in front of my window with natural light. I am going to get some proper lighting at some point, but for now, unfortunately, it's just windows and everything else. So I'm just going to bring my face forward so you can see the kind of finish the foundation has. So it's very, very dewy and fresh looking, and the coverage obviously is very, very good. My skin's really blotchy at the moment, so I do need a bit more coverage. So I've just popped some concealer on under my eyes. I haven't blended it yet, but I've used the MAC Mineralize Concealer in NW20. This is really nice concealer for underneath the eyes because it's very moisturising and it just doesn't look too matte or anything like that. I don't want to keep the skin too matte today, so that's why I've used this one. I'm just going to use my favourite concealer brushes as the MAC 286, sorry. This is like a duo fibre brush, and I'm just going to blend that in underneath my eye. So I've just blended that in again so you can see. It just adds a really nice glow to the skin. So I'm going to start the eyes now, and obviously I'm going to be using my MAC paint pot all over my lid. This is in Painterly. I use this all the time. I think I say this every time as well. Oh god. Okay, I'm going to pop this on now. Okay, so as you can see, I've just applied that. It's just evened out the colours on my lids, and I'm going to use today my Tom Ford Cognac Sable palette, which is this one. It's got some really nice, rich, bronzy gold tones through it. It's got a lovely glitter at the bottom, you can see, and this is like one of my favourite eyeshadow palettes ever. And I do understand it's very, very expensive, but I do think it's worth paying the price tag. I don't know how much exactly they are, but I know they're quite pricey, but they will last you a long, long time. So I'm going to go in first with the light gold colour here. I can never master this. You can see that light one there. So I'm going to go in with a MAC 217 brush. Again, I talk about these all the time. They're my favourite eyeshadow brushes. I'm just swirling it in. I'm hopping it on all over my lid. So just like that. I'm going to pop a little bit just in the inner corners, just there. Just to make them pop a little bit more. So I've just done that with the lighter colour, which is that one there, and now I'm going to apply this one, this one, just on the outside of my eye. Oh dear. Do you know what that I remind myself of Karen from Mean Girls, you know, when she puts the gems on her chest and then she's doing it in the mirror, and then she turns around and she sees it and she's done it all backwards, and that's like me with my pointing. Yeah, okay. Right, so I'm going to apply that now, just on the outside. Same brush. So this is like a really nice, rich brown. Really, really nice, rich colour. And this is going to really make any sort of blue, green eyes pop. It will look just as nice on brown eyes as well, but if you really want to make your eyes pop, then this is a really good colour to use. So I am building it up. So I'm just going to blend the edges in with a new brush. This is just to blend. So I've just applied both sides. You can see the darker colour just on the outside, and now I'm going to take that same dark colour underneath my eye using my second favourite brush in the whole entire world, and this is the MAC 212 brush. Everyone needs to get one of these if you apply eyeshadow underneath your eye and you like to wing it out a little bit, or if you use eyeliner pencils and you like to wing them out again. This brush is amazing. This will do all the work for you. You literally just push it back and forth and it will wing it out really nicely. So this is really good for a cat eye as well. So I'm just going to dip the brush in and apply it underneath. So from the outside I'm joining up with the top and I'm pushing it upwards as well onto the lid just to get a bit more colour on the outside of the lid, and then under the eye. So I've just done that both sides, and now I'm going to use the darkest colour, which is this one here, and I'm going to bring this just in the outside of the eye underneath. So it's like a really dark, it's like a charcoal colour but with a brown through it. It's quite an unusual colour actually, I haven't seen anything like it before. It's really nice. So I'm just going to darken the outside slightly. Because we're doing such a bright lip, I don't want to make this too dark. I know obviously some of you will probably be sitting here thinking it's really dark, but this is what I'm used to anyway. So just on the outside, and now I'm going to blend it so it's super soft. So I'm just going to take my blending brush. This is a MAC 224, and I'm literally just blending the edges and then blending it up. So now I'm going to apply some liquid eyeliner. You can skip the liner if you don't want to do it, but I'm going to use it, and I'm going to use a black one, and this is the MAC cream liner. Oh my god, this stuff is so good. Like it's amazing. Like I don't know how I didn't know about this. Like I don't know. It's a MAC Pro product, so what you do is you spray it with water, or I use Fix Plus to spray mine, so I'm going to show you now how I do it. Okay, so I've got my MAC Fix Plus spray and my product, and I'm just going to literally spray a tiny bit into there. You can see it's like moving around, jiggle jiggle. And I'm just going to take my MAC 210 brush and I'm going to literally just pick the colour up on that. This is the darkest eyeliner I've ever used, so I'm just gonna, I really like this. So to line the inside of my eye, I'm going to be using my Sephora retractable eyeliner. It's waterproof, and this is in the colour number 10, matte brown black. My dad kindly picked this up for me when he was in Dubai, because he like lives there, comes back and forth. So I'm really looking forward to trying this. It's really nice actually. It's got a smudger on the end, which is quite handy. I haven't used it yet, but yeah, I really like that. If you're near a Sephora, pick one of those up, because I do like that. Let's see how long it stays on first actually, and then I can let you know in my next video. Okay, so I'm going to pop some mascara on, and I'm going to be using the MAC False Lashes Extreme Black Mascara, and I'm just going to literally whack this on, because I'm going to be putting false lashes on anyway. It doesn't have to be perfect, just so they blend a bit more. Okay, so I've just done my mascara, and now I'm going to be popping on my MAC number 7 eyelashes today. These are really good at lengthening, curling, and adding a bit more sort of volume, I'd guess. And I'm going to just pop these on with my MAC Duo Glue. So this stuff is really good if you use fake eyelashes a lot, because it keeps them on for hours, literally, like mine never fall off or anything like that. So I highly recommend this glue if you do use lashes a lot. So you can see they've got a really nice amount of length to them. Okay, so the eyes are coming together really well, but now I just need to pop something through my brows. So we need to keep brows as natural as we can. We don't want this looking too sort of scary, so I'm literally just going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wizz pencil, just really lightly through my brows, or as light as I can. I still need to fill them in and fix them. Let's do this side. Okay, so eyebrows are done. So now I'm just going to add a tiny bit of MAC Mineral Powder just to my face. This is in the colour Medium Dark, and I'm just going to literally apply this sort of onto my cheekbone, just very, very lightly. I'm going to use a big brush for this as well. So I'm using a Real Techniques brush. This isn't for foundation, but... So because the lips are going to be so bright and the eyes have got quite a lot of focus on them, the rest of the skin needs to be very natural looking. So although my foundation is more full coverage, I don't want any sort of like harsh contouring or bright blushes or anything like that. So I'm literally just swirling it into this. This is in the colour Medium Dark, and I'm just sort of warming the skin up along the cheekbone with it. And onto my forehead slightly. So I'm actually going to use a little bit of MAC Dame blusher. It looks very pink in the light, but it's almost got a bit of purple through it. So I'm literally using the tiniest amount of this same brush, running it in, tapping the excess off, and smile. That is it, literally, tiny bit. I'm not going to use a highlighter either because, again, the lips are the focus. So I've got Heroine here. Such a cool colour. If this isn't for you, you can just use a nude lip with this eye. I think a nude looks really, really pretty as well. Obviously this is quite a strong makeup look, so it's not for everyone, but we'll give it a go. So I've just applied it, and I'm going to take a little bit onto my lip brush just to sharpen the edges up a little bit. So if you want to, you can use MAC Currant lip pencil with this. I think that would look really nice. It would just darken it slightly around the edges and you can blend it. But I'm actually not going to use a lip pencil, and I'm just going to keep it like this because the eyes are quite strong as well, and I don't really want to sort of overpower it. So but if you normally use a lip liner, just pop one on. So yeah, that is my finished makeup look. So I hope you enjoyed that. I really love this lipstick. Like I said before, Heroine is now permanent, so it's in MAC stores. You can go and grab it. I think it's online as well, I'm not sure, but go and have a look. And I think it's a really, really good makeup sort of look if you have blue eyes, green eyes, and you really want to make them pop. These kind of colours would look nice with brown eyes as well, but it just makes my eyes look a little bit greener, which is obviously what I want. So yeah, I hope you guys have a really good day, and I will see you next week for another video. Take care, bye!